Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our Pisces daily vibe from our guide's message for today, and that is November the 22nd. Okay, let's see what we've got. Our first card is Tranquility, and I noticed too we have quiet time below that. Land in between. A lot of this has to do with maybe taking time for ourselves for to rest up. Maybe a lot of people have been busy preparing for Thanksgiving in the States. A lot of people there are doing that. Maybe they've got a day off early prior to tomorrow, which is the actual Thanksgiving on Thursday, and you need to just prepare yourself and rest up. Make time to relax, whatever you've been doing, wherever you are in the world. This may be a warning that your health is giving you, and I'm not a doctor and don't portray to be, but you're, maybe emotional, spiritually, and physically, you're done in, and it's time for you just to take that into the equation of what you need to do. Make time to relax and be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in more needed self-care. Okay, so it's time to take a break from your busy schedule, and soaking or swimming in salty water creates a magical electrical energy shift in your body. The salt draws out emotional and physical toxins. So don't be afraid to throw a handful of, even if it's just regular sea salt, throw it into your, if not Epsom salts, throw it into your tub and get in there. It's amazing how it not only softens the skin, but it softens everything within us. Purchase sea salt from your local health food stores and spice section, and pour lots of the salt and fragrant essential oils into your warm bath water. Be sure to immerse your chest and heart chakra underwater as you soak in the tub in order to release toxic emotions. Maybe you need to burn a white candle near your bathtub as well. As you look at the flickering light, think about what you want. The white candlelight amplifies your thoughts and feelings, so think about your desires and not your fears at this time. Let the salt water wash away any doubts that could block your manifestation and all those beautiful goals and things you want. Ask the candle to illuminate your mind with faith and positive expectations, and enjoy this relaxation time, and have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So it's time to take some rest time. You might have been pushing yourself really hard, and and the universe and the powers that be and your soul level is telling you need to take a time out. Okay, I'm going to go to our next card, which is our actual messages from our guides. This is like attracts like, and we've had this many times, and we know what this means, following the law of attraction. I mean, it tells us that whatever energy we focus our awareness on, that's the energy that we will manifest. We need to maintain a positive outlook. What we throw out into the universe is going to come back and slap us real hard and fast, and we want it to be really good energy. We are the creator of our own reality, and it may seem like straightforward advice, but this life on this earth plane is filled with fear in its many guises. The day-to-day distractions that prevent us from focusing on love and companion and compassion can lead us down a road of anxiety, tension, and stress. If we want love and joy in our life, we must expect love and joy in our life and look for it and look forward to it. If we were to live by this basic truth, we would learn to be mindful of our daily life choices and their consequences. In this physical dimension, it's easy to give in to fear and anxiety, but we must realize that it will be those energies that we will attract. So we want to attract only the good energy, right? Also, we must make conscious efforts to turn that fear-based energy that we are creating within our own minds into thoughts of compassion, forgiveness, understanding, mercy, tolerance, and service. No one can ever escape this law, for it rules supreme. Like any regime, it takes practice. So, know this, that, this is telling us that we need to be on the lookout for an event that may create stress, and consciously acknowledge it, and then focus on solutions that turn that energy into a positive outcome. So our world is full of challenges and stress and fears and all those things. We don't live in a perfect world, and we realize that sometimes things are out of our control that show up in our daily activities, and we have to acknowledge them and then deal with them and then move on from them and continue moving forward and maintain that positive outlook that things the next nano minute are going to turn and be better. Okay, coming in next, we have the card Soul Satisfaction. Aim for that which makes your soul rejoice. This whole reading's about this, about, taking time, relaxing, thinking about the way we project ourselves and what we transcend out into the universe. So, it's time now to aim for this ideal that we will help, that we will be helped. I do that which satisfies my soul is my mantra today, okay? Being true, right? And rejoicing is the only thing that brings true and lasting happiness as well as spiritual growth. So we need to be reminded that our soul needs to rejoice, that we need to feel happy, and happiness is a choice, right? We can choose to be miserable today. I mean, it's raining here, it's cold. I took my dog out, George, for a walk. It was horrible. And I thought, no, I'm not going to think about that because it's only going to make my weather and my walk worse. I'm going to think about, I'm not going through knee-deep snow and it's not minus 20. And I have a beautiful dog at 13 who can still walk with me, and I meet great friends along the way. So we can turn that negative, horrible, miserable situation into something good when we start thinking, okay, how can I make this seem better? Okay. Now, we've got quiet time, and I had said that there's a theme going on here, and it says, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Right? Go into that space of silence deep within you, that vortex of peace where the world doesn't enter. Now is the time to retreat to silence and spend time alone, and know that I'll lovingly help you rejuvenate and recenter yourself. This is all about the divine, about spirit, about the powers that be that are around us that will help us get through this. Okay? Don't try to make any decisions right now. Don't force any issues. Just allow your mind to be at rest. You'll know soon enough when it's time to take action, but for now, your mind is meant to be quiet and you're meant to rest. So some of you might even be contemplating taking some time off in the near future and wanting to go to a retreat. Even mini vacations where we go somewhere overnight, where we have a change of scenery, where we could, enjoy the time that we have there. Don't be afraid to do that. You might want to avoid any loud noises and sounds right now. Try to block them out. Okay, don't get caught up. Don't go into crowds. Don't go to concerts right now. Don't go to loud venues. I know it's that time of year where it's all around us, but for some reason, Pisces, we're given this message that we need to just stay put and relax and be quiet and meditate. We need to surrender our mind chatter to heaven. Know that we're being more sensitive to noise right now. So I personally don't like loud noise. I don't like to be in crowds. I don't like all that chaos. I'm a medium, so I hear messages flying at me all the time, and it's very chaotic. So I try to avoid those venues. This is my personal thing, being a Pisces. So most Pisces don't like confrontation. We don't like that type of. We pick and choose our times we want to get into that, that type of event. But we're being asked today to slow things down. Okay, we've got the land between, and usually that's sort of. We're in the middle, right? We're in the middle ground, and we're between worlds, learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be, a time of waiting and evolving right now. Okay, there might be some gray areas. We might have to just say, I'm not 100% sure of this. I better look into it, and I better do some research. This is about development and also going through some sort of a change here, metamorphosis. The thing is, we're not quite there yet. We have one foot in the past, even if we're ready to shed that version of ourselves and become something new. We must start redefining who we are in the context of what it is we want, and to believe that it's possible. Once we have made this no man's land our home, it will be part of us. Then whatever we set in motion comes to life. This is what we've been waiting for. When we look back, we will grow to love this place in between, for that is where we were reborn. So you might be reminiscing about something that you did in the past, or you might be taking yourself to a time and space, perhaps in another life that we've lived. But this is about not ready to go forward and we're not going back. We're in the middle right now. And I find that okay. It's okay to take the middle road right now. This is a day of relaxing. This is a day of not getting involved in chaotic activities. This is a day to just rejuvenate on a soul level. And it's okay to stay right here where we are today. And that is in the middle. That is being quiet. All right, moving on to our next card, we've got the owl, and we need to follow our intuition, and we pretty much do this every day of our lives, don't we? We hold within us some of the qualities and traits of this picture, and it's an owl. It's beautiful. We have fine-tuned our intuitive abilities and sense of inner knowing. Or we may have become strong-willed, perceptive, and wise like the owl, and we learn from the silence of the owl's spirit, which offers lessons of stealth and poise in our everyday lives. Again, right? Silence, calm, right? If we are about to take on a new business venture or let go of something, right? That's relevant, it's important that we become more observant about that. Let go of some parts of our life that are no longer relevant. We cannot fool the owl. He is aware of his surroundings at all times. With this message, we can follow our goals to prosperity and these qualities to live our life in our dreams. And our mantra today should be, I am wise and intuitive. I follow my inner wisdom and prosperity. Now, when we think of the owl, we know that that owl can turn his head like almost 180 degrees. And he has that ability to sit quietly, and he's got great eyesight. So he's got this great gift of being able to look at things at all angles. And that's what we're being asked to do. We're being asked to trust our intuition today, be open-minded to do things that might be different, and also be aware of our surroundings, where we are. Are we in a chaotic area where we feel stressed? Or are we going to choose to put ourselves in a peaceful, serene area and a location where we can be at peace today? So, my beautiful Pisces, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces, I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to rest up.